Hi beautiful people, Inès here. Today is my birthday. Happy birthday. And I thought I would share with you some lessons that I've learned in the past 40 years, because today I'm 40 years old and it has been 20 years that I live in Germany and 10 years almost that we have a family. So it is really a beautiful blessings, many beautiful blessings. So thank you God, thank you universe for all the blessings in my life and in our life. And I want to share some lessons with you. So the first lesson that I want to share is the real definition of love, what it means to love yourself and to love others. It was really liberating for me to learn that real love doesn't mean that you just love one side of a person when they behave like you want them to behave, even yourself, right? You just don't love the part of you who behave like you wish you would behave, but you love everything. And you can do it right now in the present moment. You don't have to wait for some event to happen before you can truly love yourself. And what a liberation when you are able to love every part of who you are, the positive part, the negative part. They are anyway perceived parts. So by loving everything, you really win the game of life. Because you don't have to change, you don't have to improve, you don't have to develop yourself. You just be yourself, right? You learn to know who you are, you know yourself, and then you learn to love who you are, right? And it encourages you to just be yourself. It doesn't matter who is in front of you, who is listening to you or not listening to you. You just be who you are, and this is such a beautiful blessing. Another lesson that I learned was the materialization, how to manifest something that you really want in your life. And from some movie like The Secrets, some people get the impression that it's just on the thought level, thinking about something, visualizing that thing, having a vision board. That means pictures that are reminding you of what you want to materialize, right? But actually, it's more than just that part. It's more than just the thought level. I like to think of that part like the divine feminine, where you think, you visualize, you create it in the invisible world, the intangible world, right? But then you need the other part, which is the divine masculine part, like I see it, which is the doing. The divine feminine is just being, right? You be yourself, you love yourself, you are just who you are. And then the divine masculine part is where you do something. You do something in order to bring that manifestation into the real world. And there are some steps that are really easy to do, but that make all the difference. For example, taking baby steps. Oh, my camera. For example, taking baby steps, chunking down those goals that you have, those dreams that you have, into smaller baby steps that you can do without thinking, that are so easy for you to do, to materialize, right? If you are capable of doing that, this is really how you will see results. And also have the differentiation between the input goal and the output goal. Because if you want to write a book, it's good to say, my goal is that I want to write the book. But the input that you will have to do is to write those words, right? And to edit and to publish. So by focusing on daily inputs, for example, having a daily time that you allocate to the writing of your book, you are going to be more likely to create that book as fast as you can. When you hear manifestation, it's just like you sit there, you don't do anything, and then the book appears. The materialization, the manifestation process also include writing the book. That's why I have this video on how to manifest something, right? How to manifest for beginner. What is it? What is manifestation and how to do it? And then I have this other video on how to manifest something really fast by understanding the divine order, by understanding that it's God that is doing the heavy lifting. It's God, the universe, that is really helping you to create really fast. By understanding that part, you don't have to work yourself to burn out. You can just listen to yourself, do the part that you will love to do, and focus on that input and let God take care of the output. So for example, when I was creating my YouTube channel, I created the videos. People have different goals that you need to aim for when you first start. Some people tell you start with your first 12 videos. Other people tell you start with your first, there are some any kind of bugs here, but it's the forest. I love the forest. Let me show you what is above my head right now. Beautiful, isn't it? And around like this, and my birthday outfit like this. Well, this is how I am in the forest today. And let's continue talking about my YouTube channel, right? So some people tell you 12 videos, other people tell you 30 videos, other people tell you at least 100 videos before you can see if this is working for you or not. And I have prepared my video in advance. Thank God I did that, because when you start posting, the pressure is up and you want to do it better and you don't have the time because life happens, right? But because I had some videos that I already prepared, that was so helpful for me. Okay, and then I noticed that the subscribers were at the plateau, and I learned that you need to grow in order for your business. Oh, look at that. Wow. Okay. Oh, I hope it's gone. Yeah, this is that. All right, so I decided to use the subliminals to listen to something that is going to impact the subconscious mind, and this is when I could see some changes. And then I decided to really actively give God the control. Like, okay, God, my work here is to just focus on those input, because also I noticed that when I was creating some new videos, when I was uploading some new videos, I could get some input, right? I could get some new subscribers, because apparently YouTube pushes my videos more. Well, I could get those subscribers and I let God do the heavy lifting, like understanding that my job is to do the uploading, and God is taking care of the rest. All right. And that is when I really saw faster growth. Like last time we were on the Wildpark with the children, and I think I gained 4 subscribers in one day, like having fun with the children at the Wildpark. I was at 50, and then during the day while I'm in the park with the children, I come home in the evening and I see 57, and I'm like, wow. And today we are already at 60. How impressive is this? I've really always heard about people talking about the growth on YouTube being exponential. At the beginning, the algorithm is trying to see where you belong, and then when you figure that out, you can grow exponentially, right? And the mistake that someone can make is to not continue, is to not being consistent with the uploading, because then when the algorithm is trying to figure out who you are, where you can be classified, well, you disappear because you don't upload videos anymore. Another important lesson that I've learned in my 4 decades on this earth is the power of nature. As you can see, I'm taking time on my birthday to do a forest work, and the Japanese to call it a forest bath, like you are bathing in this beautiful nature. Like, let me show you, right? You can listen to the birds chirping. It's really beautiful. It's so simple, it's so natural, but at the same time it's so powerful, it's so grounding, it's so amazing. So I don't do it as often as I would like to do, to come to the forest and have this beautiful forest bath, take the energy of nature, get grounded, get repurposed, and so on. But it doesn't matter when I have the the hunch to do it, then I do it, right? I come here and I do the work. So the power of nature. Well, a part of me used to think that if I have a goal and I want to achieve that goal, I need to work hard. No breaks, no forest work, nothing, only hard work. But it's a sure way to burn out. And taking this time to relax, to reset, is really what is going to give you the new inspiration and to give you that glow, inner glow, that you can share with other people when you come back to your work. I need to be careful that I don't fall down here because the road is kind of with obstacles, right? Like everything in life. All right, next lesson. Well, another powerful lesson that I learned in these 50 in these 40 years on earth is how to manage your relationship with the people that are dear to you, the people in your life. The most amazing thing that you can do is to understand what is important to those people. You could try to understand them by understanding yourself and saying, okay, if I love chocolate, then everybody loves chocolate, and I will give chocolate to someone as a gift. Well, that can work 50% of the time or something like that for the 50% of people who like chocolates like you do. For the other 50%, they like something else. So the most important thing that you can do is to find out what they really like, what they really value, what is really important for them. Because by finding out what it is, you can then express what you love in terms of what they love. So maybe they love strawberry, and then you can have some strawberry wrapped in chocolate because you love the chocolate and they love the strawberries. So you have linked both, and if you have a party with strawberry chocolate, both people are happy. And maybe if they are allergic to the chocolate, you have some extra strawberries that you haven't put in the chocolate, right? So what I mean to say here is to understand what the people around you value, and they will only be fulfilled when they are living their values, when they are living in their priorities. You can try to force them to be the way you want, but you will see that they will be unfulfilled. And you don't want unfulfilled people around you, be it your husband, be it your children, be it your friends, your siblings. If you try to understand what is really important to them and you express what is important to you in terms of what is important to them, then you win. I have a personal example. My husband is active in the Freiwillige Feuerwehr, fireman. So it's like a fireman, but only in his free time, right? And my contribution is to allow him to do that thing. Of course, we have a family, and I can see how inspired he is when he's active there, and he has a leadership role there, co-leadership with another friend. And so I can see how inspired and enthused it is when he talks about everything forever, and it's something that he has been doing since he was very young. So by letting him push you that interest, you can really see how fulfilled he stays, right? And he also loves his job, and by allowing him to be a leader also in his job, you can really see how fulfilled he is. And he's so generous to also help me with everything that I'm doing and everything that is up for the family. I want to say that he does more than I do, and it's okay, because I'm grateful that I'm understanding this value thing, those priority things, and understanding also the dynamic, the polarity between feminine and masculine, and also that you don't have to keep score when you are in a team, right? When you are in a partnership, like in a marriage. So everybody is doing the best so that the whole can feed. Oh my goodness. So it was a little bit steep there. Look at that. It comes down like a phew, and I almost fell there. Anyway, so work on everybody fulfillment by understanding what is important to them And encouraging that, it's like someone, you make your people be so fulfilled, so at ease that they blossom, right? And when someone blossom, they have more energy to take more things on and to do more things as well. All right. And for myself, when I feel understood and I feel supported, of course I blossom also more. And this is how I can go pursue my own goals in life, like creating this YouTube channel, right? It has been on my heart for the longest time, and it was finally in this year that I was so ready, that I had the inspiration and the blessings to finally start it. All right, still talking about the relationships. Some people have difficulty to find a partner, right? My advice to those people would be to continue to work on themselves, not only on the personal development, like having a job, having financial means, but also on the spiritual level, like doing your inner work, understanding what is holding you back, understanding how you can heal those things, and really not wait that someday you will be totally healed, but understand that healing is in layers. I did this video on how to heal yourself that you can check. And healing yourself for me is reinventing yourself. So that's why the video is how to reinvent yourself by healing yourself. All right. So you don't wait for one day where everything will be perfect. You just do what you will love to do, and that is part of your healing. Understanding that you can really co-create with God, you can work with God, you get what you give, right? You can transcend that also. You don't, it's not like keeping score, like, okay, I gave this and I have to give that. What you do for others will be given to you when you are less expecting it. So it can give given to you when you less expect it. I just had a fellow worker in the forest. So what you can do is to just make sure that you continuously share the good energy, the good love and anything, and not keep score, because your blessings will come in divine timing. They will come when you are most prepared and when you are least expecting it. For example, those moments of synchronicities, those moments where you get your manifestation, those moments of miracles are all moments where you are harnessing the blessings that you have been giving yourself and giving the world, and also the grace of God. I mean, it doesn't have to be every time that you did something to deserve any blessings. Sometimes it's just the grace of God, right? And you can count on this grace by prayer, by meditation, by getting aligned with the mind of God, right? If there is something like that, with the superconscious, which is the mind of God. All right, be what you would love to see in a partner. If you want a partner that is kind, then be kind yourself. If you want a partner that is financially independent, then work on your financial independence yourself, right? If you want a partner that is spiritually awakened, then work on your own spiritual awakening, which, by the way, is really simple. It's just about having that personal connection with God, right? With the universe, with a higher intelligence than us. All right, so far in this video you have really heard all of my best lessons learned in the 4 decades on this earth so far, and I hope you find them helpful. Until next time, stay inspired. Bye bye.